I want to give my body a little rest here, so I don't, so I can recover. All right, everyone, welcome back. Another drive along. Oh goodness, I got the. Well, anyways, driving the truck today. Couple reasons. Got to make sure I drive it around for that check engine light to turn off. It's turned off, but it's still in the system, so I got to drive it around until it goes away. I haven't had it reappear since that one time. Anyways, I got a box out here. That's the rear rack of the Rad Mini. That they sent me a 2018 rear rack, or 2017 rear rack. I need the 2018 rear rack for the Rad Mini. So I have the shipping label and everything. All I have to do is just take it to FedEx and just give it to them, and they'll ship it out to them, no cost to me. So there you go. So the truck has a leaking radiator, so I'm not putting the AC on. Fortunately, I got my white jacket on a hot day, though. While I'm headed out to FedEx, which is very close to Harbor Freight, by the way, I'm going to also stop by Harbor Freight, and I'm gonna pick up some calipers, micro calipers, because I'm gonna try to do a hack and I need a slider, and the reason I'm making a slider, a camera mount slider, is for the Insta360 Ones. I got two of them, so I am going to start making 3D videos, or I'm going to post some 3D videos. You let me know what you think about the 3D videos. So you all let me know what you think about the 3D videos here. And the reason why I need a sliding camera mount, or I'm trying to make a sliding camera mount, is the convergence of the two cameras. So the closer they're together, the more close-up of a subject matter you can get to in 3D. Now, if my subject's further away, then the convergence needs to be further apart, or not the convergence, the distance between the two lenses. I forgot what it's called, interaxle or something. Anyways, the distance between the two cameras determines kind of what you have in 3D, the depth of the 3D. And so I've looked at some other, I looked at videos of other 3D cameras, and they all have the same problem. They all have that issue. So that's why, you can't get too close, because if you get too close, you get parallax, which is basically you get two images that can't be fused together. Your brain can't fuse them together. They're too close to you. And then the other issue is when things are so far apart, they're not in 3D, they're very flat, which is very similar in reality in your life. Your eyes tend to see things that way, very flat. Further distances are flat, closer distances are more 3D, or appear to be, more in 3 dimension. So a sliding camera mount would help, and also I need something that will work with the Insta360 One, so I can mount it onto either a tripod or the actual camera selfie stick, the Insta360 selfie stick. So those are my challenges right now, and so I'm trying to address that with hopefully this hack that I'm going to do. And then there's convergence, where you angle to the camera lens at the subject, and that can really help the subject pop out in 3D. But you also have this other issue where everything else will not be quite in focus, or will not quite be in 3D. They might even be blurred by the time you see it, because the way your eye sees and the way the camera sees are very different. Let's see, do I have enough gas? Yep. How's the temperature? Temperature's doing okay. I can't use air conditioning because it'll overheat the car. Got a leaking radiator. So anyways, so that's one of the reasons why I'm going to Harbor Freight, and I will be posting some 3D videos. I actually have some right now that I can actually do 3D videos right now. I just literally grab the camera by hand, and I can make 3D videos right now. I also have a chest mount that I've been using on my that I made a 3D video on the Rad Rover. I can use that too, and that's okay if I'm riding a bike or I want to be hands-free, but it's almost about 4 to 6 inches apart, and there's a ratio, a 3-to-1 ratio. So for every 1 inch apart the two camera lenses are, you need 30 feet of distance in order for that subject matter to be really in 3D. So doing action cameras that way, it's possible, but it's not ideal. So some of the things that I'm doing is I'm trying to not use it as an action camera per se, but as a like a fixed camera, like have a tripod and focus it on somewhere, and have a subject matter to video, and try to do more still videos than action camera videos. In other words, the video is still and I'm video recording something, versus the video camera is moving and I'm video recording something. So I think still video will work best with 3D. I can actually try to have whatever subject matter pop out. I can try, at least. Doesn't mean I will, but in any case, so that's what I'm doing today. And plus I did work out a little bit and rode the bike and then did a lot of activity yesterday, so I want to give my body a little rest here, so I don't so I can recover from that activity. And I gotta do this because it's 12 o'clock right now, so I gotta eventually pick up my youngest from elementary on the Rewide co-pilot using the Rad Mini. So trying to kill 2 birds or 3 birds all on one stone. And if I'm hungry enough, I did eat, but if I'm still hungry, I'll get something to eat as well. So take care of like 5 birds with 1 stone kind of thing. And yes, I'm taking the truck because I'm trying to clear that check engine light. Well, it's cleared, but still in the system most likely. So I just got to drive it around. Plus driving my car, or driving the truck, is a good idea because I don't drive these cars a lot. I barely drive at all because I ride the Rad Rover and the Rad Mini so much. But you gotta drive them once in a while to keep them I guess in ready condition, because if you leave them out and you let them sit, maybe not newer vehicles, but definitely for this truck, you know, it's just gonna rot. It may not start one day when I really need it to, so it recharges the battery, gets the oil moving around, gets the fluid moving around, get the engine parts oiled, gets the gears going, and plus lets me know the health of the vehicle. The health of the vehicle is still good, even though with the leak in the radiator still works. It's just that I can't overuse the engine. I can't put the AC on, and I can't let the car be idle for a very extended period of time. So, but as long as I'm driving, the airflow will keep the coolant cool, or the water cool. Who knows what's in there now? Probably rusty water. But it'll keep the engine cool enough for me to drive. And ultimately, you know, I'm not. This truck only has, I don't know, maybe 5 more years left. You know, it's a paid-off vehicle, so that's why I'm not worried about it. The vehicle's paid off. It's paid for itself in what I've used it for. It's a work truck, and it's really just a backup car for the rest of our. It's a backup vehicle for our other vehicles. So if our other vehicles break down, at least I have a functioning vehicle. It may not be ideal, but it's functional, and I could drive around and get parts for the other vehicles that I need and to make repairs on, or do things, run errands, while the other vehicle is getting repaired for whatever reason. So that's what this truck is really for. It has over 241,000 miles on it. So I don't drive it too much because I know it's most likely going to break down if I overuse it. But if I just use it for emergencies and backup, I think I'm fine. So headed to FedEx, which is right next to Harbor Freight. Hit Harbor Freight. I don't know. I am getting a little hungry, even though I ate. I'm still hungry. I might stop someplace and get something to eat. I don't know what that is going to be, but that's if I'm hungry. Maybe I'll get a Jamba Juice or a smoothie or something. Who knows? Or maybe I'll just won't do anything. Just go back home. And then, yeah, I'll be all ready for whatever I need to do. So, first stop will be FedEx. I think I'm very close. Yeah, here it is. First stop will be FedEx and Harbor Freight. So, all right. Thanks for hanging out on this nice drive along with the Insta360 One. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.